All right, let's move straight to our final conversation. Now, one of the principles of dignity of labor is ensuring that workers are duly compensated for their efforts. That conviction has now taken shape in Imo State. Governor Hope Uzodinma has approved a new minimum wage of 104,000 naira for civil servants, a significant rise from the previous 76,000 naira. During an engagement with labor leaders at Government House, Owerri, Governor Uzodinma also announced the improved pay for other categories of workers, such as doctors, who will now earn 503,000 naira, up from 215,000 naira, while lecturers in tertiary institutions will receive 222,000 naira from 119,000 naira. The governor attributed the wage increase to improved financial standing of the state, with internally generated revenue climbing from 400 million naira to more than 3 billion naira monthly, and reduced burden from 280 billion naira to under 100 billion naira. Now let's share the cherry news by TVC News Prince Uba with you.
It was a moment of celebration for organized labor in Imo State as Governor Hope Uzodinma announced a new minimum wage of 104,000 naira for state workers, the highest by any sub-national government in the country.
It is in our mind that the working environment should be improved upon.
The governor made the announcement while addressing the organized labor, saying the increment is aimed at cushioning the effects of the current economic challenges.
This administration has always believed that we must stimulate political and economic activities, carrying the bureaucrats along and making sure that the welfare of our workers is highly respected.
For many residents and civil servants, the wage increase has been welcomed with optimism, but they also want the government to follow through on its promise and implement the new structure without delay.
It's a welcome idea. It's a good development, but that is not where the problem lies. The problem lies in implementation. The implementation, that is where the problem lies. It is very easy to say, I am going to pay so amount. Are they going to pay? Will it constantly come? Or you just promise people you pay them and you owe them for 7 months?
Of them that are managing the economy, if they release such a thing, it means that by the time that the workers are being handed over such money, they will go to market, and before you know it, it gets to the grassroots. Do you understand? So my relations who are in the village, who are not civil servants, you see gradually the money will be reaching them.
Governor Uzodinma also announced significant adjustments in the salary structures of professionals in the state civil service. Medical doctors will now earn 538,000 naira, while starting salaries for lecturers are pegged at 222,000 naira. With this development, the Uzodinma administration has set a new benchmark for labor compensation in Nigeria's public sector. Prince Uba, TVC News, Owerri.
Prince Uba, thank you so much. Amen Dotun, is Governor Hope Uzodinma setting a new benchmark for other state governors? I mean, with this one.
He has done well. He has done well. The first thing I went to look out for when I heard the news were some categories of workers. I was interested in the doctors.
Okay.
And I was interested in the lecturers.
The lecturers.
And I saw that those two were also affected.
The other professionals,
that means once you have a doctor earning this, then it means the nurses too move up. That's basically what happens. Okay. Because you can't just adjust the salary of the doctors and leave other medical workers out. So what it is telling us now is he has pulled out his own states. Substantially, if there is going to be any nationwide strike, except those people want to do solidarity. If there is no solidarity with the national, then they are free. And then one other part I loved in the whole of that was this announcement that debt burden has come down from about 280 billion to about 100.
I think most of the states.
Which is...
Most of the states also.
Yes, most. But you know, it's good to know that people are focusing on reducing the debt burden by not taking more loans. Because there is something you do, you can go and apply for fresh loan while you are still servicing one. That's what this state is doing. That's what it has shown.
And also increasing the IGR.
And increasing the IGR. Not by imposing new taxes but by widening the tax net. Which is what people should be. You know, we keep saying it. Governors should think out of the box.
Absolutely.
It's not just enough for you to wait for federal allocation, collect it, pay civil servants, and relax. You must do more than that. And a lot of governors, I mean, some governors, not a lot, are beginning to do that.
To think out of the box.
You must see where help can come from. Other sources of income.
I mean, Miko, what do you think inspired the governor to, you know, with this wage announcement, what do you think inspired it? Talk to me.
No, I think that first and foremost, they looked at the financial situation of the state. And he just told himself, look, I can pay these people a lot more than I'm paying them. And I'll be able to get a lot more by way of productivity from the workers if I pay them good wages. So, and let's face it, the reforms have put more money in the pockets of states and by extension the governors. But people are going through a lot. So it takes a governor who is concerned to tell himself that I need to do more for the people at this point. And he's saying when workers are paid well, productivity rises, families are happier, and the local economy grows. This is our way of investing in Imo people, making sure that workers' welfare is highly prioritized. So, and he has a strong pedestal to stand on because the IGR has grown from 400 million to 3 billion monthly. You know, the distributable revenue from FAC coming to the state has also grown from between 5 billion to 7 billion before now.
Okay.
That's before 2023.
Yeah, before the
to 14 billion.
To 14?
14 billion. Yeah. So that's significant, from between 5 to 7 billion. So that means that
almost times 3.
Yes. So if you are taking about 5 billion, now you have 14. That's almost 3 times. Yeah. 3 times what you used to earn. So now he believes that he's in position to pay a lot more by way of wages to the people. And he's saying that it is a thing of joy that we have started seeing the dividends of that bold decision of President Tinubu to remove fuel subsidy. What governors are now confronted with is how to ensure that the dividends of that policy trickles down to the ordinary people.
Yes.
When you put more money in the pockets of public servants, civil servants, they have a lot of dependents.
Yeah, it had miscellaneous effect, yes.
Even the market women will profit from that. Because people will then be able to, they have more disposable income, they will be able to go to the market and buy things. They will be able to feed their families. More than 60% of the money that families spend go to feeding. Which means that the people are first and foremost concerned about survival. More than 60% of expenditure of families go to feeding, buying food and all that. So what the governor has done is something that deserves praise. We don't do this all the time, but when people deserve to be praised, we are not the kind of journalists who are simply interested in negativity. You know, we will say, you have done well. And we will also challenge other governors.
Other governors.
States that are richer than Imo.
Lagos.
Lagos. They made a promise to pay more.
They made a promise?
Yes.
So they should fulfill that promise.
There was a promise made at that time to pay more. Let us see. Because people don't forget these things. The same way that I have remembered that they made a promise to pay more It's the same way that civil servants in the state.
Yes.
They can't forget. So they will be waiting, Mr. Selibu, when do you want to do this? You know? So, Mr. Selibu, you need to also do something.
You need to do something
about
you know, but I hope they're also carrying the pensioners, the retirees, along with this wage announcement, because they also need
I'm sure
to.
Labour to be part of all.
It should be part of the.
It's going to cut across.
I can tell you, the NLC president will be proud of.
Yes, from the
Uzodinma,
state,
because
exactly.
he's a state governor.
He's a state governor.
That has now paid what we now know to be the highest minimum wage
for workers.
So, as in his time as a NLC president,
yeah, he has something to boast.
His own governor,
exactly, he has something to
governor
yes.
has done something that should make him proud. So we want more. The workers deserve the best.
Yeah, they deserve the best. They deserve it. But anyway, thank you so much, Dr. Ladipo. Thank you so much for doing this with us on a beautiful Thursday. BKO, as always, thank you so much. Yeah. And that's it on Journalist Hangout today. Join us tomorrow for another episode of the program. You can watch the repeat broadcast of this episode tonight at 11. Join us on Sunday from 1:30 to 3:30 p.m. for Journalist Hangout on Sunday. We are on YouTube at youtube.com/TVC News Nigeria. I am Benga Oreshegun. Bye for now, and God bless Nigeria.